busiest travel times of the year, and everyone is taking advantage of the beautiful weather to explore historic locations and beaches in the U.S. or to hop a flight and go abroad. Travel expert Mark Murphy is here to tell us all about the hot spots, the deals, and the best ways for travelers to protect their vacations. Welcome, Mark.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, well, I myself am actually going to Miami this weekend, Jamaica next weekend, and I'm planning a trip to Europe in the fall. So tell us what some of the hottest spots in Europe are these days.
Well, I think there's a gem called Portugal that a lot of people haven't been to, but it's booming, and it's great value on the ground. When you get to Lisbon, you can go out and have great food, hang out with the locals. It's just a fun place, and you can rent a car very easily, drive the coast, super safe destination, and then you go up to a little town called Porto on the Douro River with this beautiful bridge. It's just super picturesque. Just a wonderful country, wonderful place. Highly encourage you to check it out. Your dollar goes super far in Portugal. And the way to get there is to fly TAP Air Portugal, which is adding a bunch of flights, 19 flights this summer. And they're basically flying out of San Francisco, D.C., Newark, Chicago. And so you can get there nonstop from those markets. You can also, once you get there, if you want to use it as a stopover, it's kind of neat because they can also take you to 75 additional destinations beyond that. So, combine it up with other destinations and really get the best of both worlds with a single airline. That's how I would go, and how I'd recommend folks look at that. That's one of the best things I've heard about Europe, is that once you getting there is the issue. Once you're there, though, you can really travel pretty freely and pretty easily from country or just destination to destination. Yeah, everything's so close. It's like going from one state to the next. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, so that's definitely something to look forward to. Well, what about people who are more beach goers? They want to get outside, get away, and do something outdoors. Well, come visit me. I actually live in greater Fort Lauderdale. We call it the Beach and Beyond. Yeah, it's called the Beach and Beyond, and it's great because summer deals are fantastic. The weather's great. People mistakenly believe it's too hot. It's a couple degrees warmer than the Northeast, and you got the water. You're like literally living on the water. And so you can vacation like a VIP, which is a program they run with 11 resorts in the summer. And that program gives you like upgrades, value-added amenities, all sorts of extra benefits. And then we have this thing called BOGO going on, buy one, get one on all of the attractions, dozens of attractions. Go out to the Everglades, take a airboat tour, go to a museum, go paddleboarding, kayaking, jet skiing. I mean, the deep sea fishing, you name it. It's the yachting capital of the world. We love it there, and I think you will love it if you come down and visit us. Yeah, I can definitely speak very highly of Fort Lauderdale. Again, I said my sister's down there, so I go visit her all the time, and you can really do a little bit of everything. And also, Florida has made it so easy to travel to and from their hot spots as well, with the tri-rail and other things like that. Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Yep, you nailed it. All right. Well, what about about Virginia? So Virginia's neat because they're celebrating the 400th anniversary of the commemoration American Evolution. What does that mean to travelers? Tons of events all summer long. And so if you want to really experience Virginia, you could bring the family, bring the kids. You can literally give them a living history lesson and enjoy things like water parks and the beaches, etc. Super diverse destination, easily accessible, lot to do. And because it's the 400th anniversary, you're going to have a lot more that you can experience. So definitely put it on your list and try to get there this summer, because you don't want to miss a lot of these events that they're having. It sounds like the perfect option for maybe someone who has a family, who has some who love the historical part and learning, and those who just want to relax and have fun. So that sounds like a good one. Well, how can we go ahead? Yeah. I was going to say, I'm going to be in Virginia Beach with my wife and 2 dogs in a couple of weeks. Ooh, so, that sounds like a perfect vacay. Not just for families, Yeah, my kids are in college. We're going on vacay. Perfect. Well, how can we protect our investment and handle the unexpected when it comes to illness, injury, of course, weather delays? Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately, there's been a lot of negative news about things happening to people when they travel. That's bringing the awareness up, which is good, because we actually insure all of our employees that travel with Allianz Global Assistance, because that's the company that's won Travel Gold now since the inception of what they call the Oscars of the travel industry. And that's travel agents voting for the best of the best. And they sell tens of millions of customers, book $160 billion in travel. And that's who they choose, and that's who our company uses as well. And you want to buy your insurance when you buy your trip, because sometimes people delay the purchase and they forget about it, and then they need it and they don't have it. So buy it when you purchase the vacation. That's the most important thing. And talk to a travel agent. They know these things and they can give you advice. And all of this advice that I'm giving your listeners and your viewers is available at travelpulse.com/summer. So if you're writing stuff down, you can stop. It's all there at travelpulse.com/summer.
Perfect. Thank you for all the tips. I can definitely attest to the travel agent. I used to think I could do it all on my own, and recently I used one, and man, it has made life so much easier. They can plan all my trips for now on.
I love to hear that. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you. All right, well, there's your information for your summer travel trips. You can get them at travelpulse.com. We'll be back in just a few minutes.